Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jason, and you watch my channel, Micro Investor. As if we don't always talk about these EV SPAC mergers, there is a new one coming out, and this is a company that we've heard about a bit before in the past, and that is Faraday Futures. If you guys remember this name, this is a company that had 1,000 employees at one time. They were building their company up, and then they've had multiple problems in the past. But they're looking to go public through a SPAC merger with a company called Property Solutions Acquisitions. That's the blank check company, and their ticker symbol is PSAC. So as we get into this, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor, and please be sure to smash, destroy, and annihilate that like button. As always, as you know, that helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps spread the videos to more people that might find them interesting. Also, subscribe if you have not already. Get your 4 free stocks over at Webull. And if you guys want to join my Patreon, I'd much appreciated. And I do have a private Discord. Link is in the description. All right, now let's get to this. So looking at PSAC stock, this was just recently announced that they were going to do the merger, and that has sent the stock up quite a bit in just a short amount of time, even actually getting up as high as $20.75 at one time. But currently at this moment, the stock is having a little bit of pullback, and on today, on February 2nd, the stock is down a little bit more than 7%. So we'll take a look at the actual investment here in a minute, but let's just look at the vehicle itself that they're coming out with on the market. It is their FF91, and I'd have to say it is a pretty cool design. So it's like a kind of like a crossover SUV type design, but it is still pretty sporty looking, very nice as well, I'd have to say. I like that they did the dashboard here for the passenger with the screen on it. That's really cool. That makes a little bit of an entertaining value for the passenger that is riding the vehicle. Give them something to control. And then obviously this big screen here, which is very similar to like how Tesla does it. So we'll just go through some other pictures and just get an idea. Really nice back seats. It does have a lot of tech, it looks like, in the vehicle. And I'd have to say, even with the look that they're going with, is a really nice, spacious design here. Oh, okay, so you can even lay down the seats. That's cool. Let's see if we can get to a little bit of details about the speed here. So 3 electric motors, 0 to 60 in 2.39 seconds, and it has 1,050 horsepower. Dynamic vehicle control, 300 plus miles per charge. So what they say about the battery is our lithium-ion battery cells achieve the world's highest energy density, nearly double that of production automobile battery. This not only represents a significant step forward in battery technology, it's a tremendous increase in range, well in excess of 300 miles on a single charge. Now, that's good that they're going for the 300 miles of range. Honestly, though, it is the standard. I have to say that's what everybody's kind of coming out with, at least 300 plus miles of range. Tesla's doing that, and Lucid Motors, they're trying to shoot for 400 to 500 plus miles of range on their vehicles. So everybody's kind of going that direction. That's just where it needs to be to compete with combustion engine vehicles. So let's take a look at what's going to be happening with the merger. So the merger is to provide an estimated $1 billion of gross proceeds to Faraday Futures, including $230 million in cash held by PSAC and trust, assuming no redemptions, and an upsized $775 million fully funded committed common stock PIPE at $10 per share. The transaction is expected to fully fund the production of class-defining ultimate performance luxury electric FF91 within 12 months of the transaction close. This transaction also supports the future development of the company's unique IAI system, Internet Autonomous Driving Intelligence. Now, Faraday Futures is going to be doing some of the manufacturing in their facility in Hanford, California, and also through a manufacturing partner in South Korea. They claim to have 900 patents that are either filed or already issued as well. This merger will have an estimated post-transaction equity value of approximately $3.4 billion. The combined company will be named Faraday Futures Incorporated and will trade under the new ticker symbol FFIE, with transaction close expected in Q2 2021. And just a little bit more here. The pipe anchor investors, including leading institutional shareholders from the U.S. and Europe, a top 3 Chinese OEM, and a tier 1 city in China. So we'll look more into who the top tier vehicle manufacturer in China is, but first let's take a look over at their presentation. So Faraday Future's previous founder and CEO is still going to be a part of the company, but he is not running the show anymore. The new guy that's running the show is Dr. Karsten Breitfeld. And before joining over at Faraday Futures, he was the founder, chairman, and CEO of Byton, another electric vehicle company. And he was also a vice president and head of BMW's i8 program. Now, this guy's over at PSAC. PSAC, of course, stands for Property Solutions Acquisition Corp., and these are real estate guys. So I'm assuming probably at one time they were looking to merge with a real estate company, but they probably thought, hey, the EV industry is so hot right now, let's jump on this and try to get one of these companies. So, I mean, if that's the case, a smart decision, because there are a lot of people that are interested in Faraday Futures. So, looking at their vehicles here, now they don't really give much of a description of their vehicles, but we know the FF91, the one that they're going to be releasing first, that's going to be coming out 12 months after their merger is final. And then they're going to be doing a FF81, which is going to be designed for manufacturing at high volumes, and it's a more economy vehicle. Then they have the FF71, which is also going to be another mass market vehicle. And then they're going to be getting to the last mile delivery van type vehicles. Now, as far as the company's manufacturing reach, they have a 1.1 million square foot manufacturing facility in Hanford, California, with expected production capacity of 10,000 vehicles per year. The additional contract manufacturing agreement in South Korea with an expected production capacity of up to 270,000 vehicles per year. So it looks like they're going to mostly be wanting to make vehicles overseas, and then in process of establishing Chinese manufacturing presence. Now, that possible Chinese manufacturer that they talked about is Geely. So this isn't anything that's set in stone yet, but this is something that they're working on. They have it listed here on their presentation. They are contemplated joint venture among Faraday Futures, Geely Holding, and a Tier 1 Chinese city to support FF China production and FF China headquarters. So they're looking to have headquarters in China. Total annual expected production capacity of 100,000 to 250,000 units estimated starting in 2025, and an additional 150,000 units estimated in 2026. So I think it's great that Faraday Futures has plans in the future to have other manufacturers help them make vehicles. But at the same time, what I would really like to see from this company is them just to start making vehicles, which is something that we've been hearing a lot about, especially from 2016 to the point where we thought this company didn't even exist anymore because there's been so many problems with them. So I'd like to see just a vehicle in production. That's the main thing with this company, and for that reason, I'm not going to be somebody that's going to invest right away with them, but I'm not going to say there is no potential there. But there's some things that I would tread lightly with, especially with that even the new CEO that they have, who's from Byton. Byton still hasn't even made vehicles that are for sale yet. And he left Byton, where he was the founder and CEO of, and now working over here at Faraday Futures. And both these companies are in the same position right now, in my opinion. But anyways, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Please let me know. So as always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. New videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching.